going on, gang? It's your boy Bird Dog back at you with a hopefully inspirational video. Guys, I'm heading to go get my video wrapped by a company called Carvertise. There's a bunch of them out there. There's one called Nicoletics, there's one called Rapify, there's one called Carvertise, and then there's a little dog in the market called Stickr.co. Now, I cannot speak to Nicoletics and Rapify, but I can now speak to Stickr.co and I can speak to Carvertise, or I will be able to speak to Carvertise. So I'm making this video to kind of see how the next 3 months are going to go. Most of these companies do something called a campaign, and simply put, you'll run a logo or a brand or an advertisement for a period of time for a set dollar amount. It could be monthly, it could be overall, it could be weekly. It can range between as low as $20 a month all the way up to $1,500 a month, and I've seen some advertise upwards of $2 and $3 grand a month. Now, it's going to strongly depend on your location, your travel, and what I mean by your travel, I mean like, are you a DoorDash, are you an Uber, are you one of these contractors that are constantly on the road delivering or picking up individuals, right? Are you going to and from work 40 miles both ways, 80 miles back and forth? All of that stuff is going to add up to hopefully get you a spot on a campaign. I was called the other day for a spot for Wawa, which is a gas station predominantly down here in the South. I think there's some up north as well, but you definitely will see them in Florida. I think some of them are maybe out west as well. And it's equivalent to, I'm going to say this, and a lot of you guys are going to jump on me in the comments, but it's equivalent to a Buc-ee's. Okay, there's a whole cult following brand behind Buc-ee's. So maybe the otter or badger, whatever the hell he is, won't come jack me up. Okay, so to give you guys a background, I'm constantly looking for ways to make money without having to lift a finger. You want to have multiple levels of income, and I think this is a great video to start that, to basically showcase that you can have multiple incomes working for you without you having to trade money for time. If you want to be successful in this world, you have to find ways and routes to make money for you without actually putting in the labor or the time and energy, right? So I started off with a company called Stickr.co, and you will find a lot of crap about Stickr.co online, and I will say 99.9% of it is true. Stickr.co was a hit or miss for me, and it's a hit or miss for a lot of folks out there. Basically, you'll pay a fee for them to send you their advertisement, whatever campaign you join, and if that sticker gets damaged, lost, or needs to be replaced, you'll pay a fee for that as well. But the way they pay you out, instead of an actual monetary amount, even though they do have a monetary amount that they pay you monthly, and it's as low as like $15, they pay you out with gift cards and other incentives and just other things to keep you happy. I, for one, don't really care for that. And they will also charge you a membership per month to be a part of the campaign.
Look at them. Line access fee, administrative fees, there are even taxes on top of them.
So if it's $10 and you made 15, you really only made 5. So I, for one, did not like Stickr.co. It just did not work for me in my business model. I was with Stickr.co for about 7 months before I said, I'm done with this. It's not profitable for me. Gift cards are all fun and stuff, but it's what am I in it for, right? But Carvertise, you sign a legit contract and you know what you're gonna make up front. So I'm pretty new to Carvertise. So this first campaign, I'm not getting paid $500 to $1,500 per month. And it also bases it on the advertisement and how many eyes are gonna actually view that advertisement. For this advertisement through Wawa, the convenience store, I'm getting paid $100 per month with, I think, a $200 sign-on bonus. So this is, again, my first campaign, and they usually run for 3 months. And it can be anywhere from law firms to a Buc-ee's to Walmart. And typically with the stipulations, I believe, I'm sure I'll be corrected if any of you guys run for Carvertise, definitely let me know in the comments your experience and just your feedback so far. But from what I get is, like, if I was running a Target advertisement, I wouldn't go to Walmart. If I'm running a Lowe's advertisement, I wouldn't go to Home Depot. So that's pretty much the gist of it. For that 3-month period, you stay away from your competitor or whatever the competitor is for that industry, right? It's not that hard to avoid these places. You know up front, it's in the contracts, and you sign. Let me put it this way. So this $100 is pretty much gas money. I mean, that's pretty much all this is. Now, it's tax-free. So what that means is you will have to, keep up with your taxes, and you'll have to pay this stuff at the end of the year. So you think 20%, you're probably making $80, something like that, right? $80 per month on this one deal. In the future, I may make $500 and $1,500 a month. I don't know yet. I don't know the legitimacy of it yet. I haven't personally met anybody else with Carvertise, so I'm excited to see who I run into. They actually give you a box of promotion coupons for this specific ad. You don't have to pass them out, but if you do pass them out and they scan a URL code, it's directly tied to the campaign that you're running, and you get incentives because of it. So there's a spot for an upsell part, or at least bonus. So guys, like always, I want to continue to put information in front of you to keep you thinking outside the box. You know, I'm not going to tell you to sit here and fake it till you make it. I want you to be successful. Some of you guys are working 70% and not giving the other 30. You're getting almost there to the very end of hitting your peak, hitting your pinnacle, hitting your accomplishments, and you're giving up. This is just another way to continue to put money and revenue into your business or just into your pocket. $100 extra a month, what could you do? Think about it. It may not be much, but you may be working a minimum wage job. What can you do with an extra $100 a month? I can name 1,000 things right now that I can do with extra $100. I can buy more bubble wrap. I can buy more shipping supplies. I can buy more inventory. I can go to Goodwill, yard sales, Dollar Tree. You know, I can go and buy more stuff that's going to make me more money. So guys, that's the name of the game. You know, I'm going to continue to keep drilling into you guys all of the wealth and knowledge that I have. No matter how little or how much advice I can give, it's going to resonate to someone out there. I love you guys leaving me feedback and comments. It inspires me to continue to keep doing this. I think I just used the word continue like 4 or 5 times. But I love this. I love coming on here and just sharing my experiences and showing my growth as time goes on. I'm not where I want to be yet. And I think truly that's a good thing. Because, you know, I don't want to be satisfied or complacent or content. And I'm going to keep busting and hustling until I make it to where I feel I am financially free. From the outside point of view, it may look like that. And that's awesome. I'm glad that I give off that appearance, because that just means that I look like a thought leader in this space. And though there is something I can learn every single day, there's something you can too. And that's the purpose of these videos. I want to get real with you guys for a moment. Every day you wake up is a blessing. No matter what deity or God or being that you praise or worship, every day you wake up is a blessing. What you do with that time is in your hands. No one can hold you down but yourself. No one's going to be your worst enemy but yourself. These words, these sayings, these idioms, you've heard me say that before, they're true. There's a reason why they resonate so much with folks like us. You're here, you're drawn to my channel for a reason. You need to get off your couch. That time you're watching Netflix, that time you're hanging out with the social clubs, having fun with the boys on these games, you know, all of that stuff. If you're not taking that time to network, because you can do all of this and still be making this about work. Don't get me wrong. If you're watching this video, are you not making good use of your time? I don't know. It depends on what you get out of this, right? I'm watching Netflix and I'm watching stuff about nature and just random stuff. I can translate that to my work, because the next time I run into somebody and say, hey, what are you watching on Netflix? And they say, oh, I'm watching this, or I'm listening to this podcast. If you can use it to create a relationship and network, then by all means. But don't waste 5, 6, and 7 hours in front of your TV or your computer and not make it about work, okay? Use your time wisely. Think about this, guys. People like Einstein or even Elon Musk, how many hours of the day do they have? The answer is 24. Same amount of time that those guys have. And it's what you do with that time that's gonna make a difference. I'm not telling you to stay at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning working on your business. But if that's what it takes, that's what it takes. And some of you guys are already staying up at 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning at parties and clubs or drinking or playing video games. And for the ones of you that are not, look, I'm not hating on you, okay? I'm trying to check off as many boxes as I can so this resonates with you. You only know what works for you. You only know what's going to help you, but you're also the only one who can motivate you to change. You only know your needs. You know your desires, you know your wants. And I'm hoping to be that little push that gets you there. Thank you guys for watching. This has been Dreaming on a Budget. My name's Chase, aka Bird Dog. I love each and every one of you guys. We're gonna keep striving until we make it to the top. Peace. All right, tell us where we're at, man.
We're local reps, Land O'Lakes.
What's your name?
Billy. Right there on the shirt.